first question, Coach. I'm sure y'all learn more about Baylor later on. You have much on the surface right now.
We're excited. It never gets old. Obviously, all the bracketologists led us to believe that there was a pretty good chance that our name was going to be heard today, and that's certainly a comforting feeling. In our first year, I remember we weren't so sure, so we didn't do a public reveal, if you will. And this year was just a lot more fun to know and get excited about the possibilities. And really, for whatever reason, I'm excited that we play on Friday. After last year's experience of playing on Thursday in the opening game, it felt almost rushed. We played in a further round in Nashville, so we didn't get back, as early as we did this year. And so we'll have plenty of time to soak it all up and obviously do a deep dive on the scout and be better prepared.
Sam, to your left.
I know it's only 10 minutes or so ago, but do you know anything out of the top of your head about Baylor and what kind of matchup they are?
No, not really, to be honest with you. Certainly know Coach Drew and their staff, and he's a national champion coach, and their program has been one of the best programs in America for years, and so they've got a great culture, great reputation, and I'm sure once we open the laptop, they're going to be a formidable opponent at the least.
We'll go to your left with David.
But just look at it. You feel your team, the way they played in Nashville, a lot of things went together. The defense was good, the offense had sparks. You think this team is kind of getting back to where you wanted to be for postseason?
We're disappointed that we lost the Missouri game. I thought we played really well against LSU and had a bounce to our step. Didn't have to play guys a ton of minutes in that game, so that was a big bonus going into a day after day format. And then, just like I said in the post game, where a lot of you guys were there, like we just picked the worst time of the game to play the worst 4-minute stretch we had in a 40-minute game, and that's winning time, and you can't make up for it. And as I watched the film over the last couple days, I mean, that's my same analysis now, is that they played better than us when the possessions mattered the most, and that's disappointing. Hopefully it's going to happen again. We're in another close game, and we'll play better, as the clock is ticking toward the end.
To your right with Robbie.
We talked a couple of weeks ago about the gauntlet that you've had. I mean, it's game by game, and you get 2 a week. Now you got a chance to kind of reset a little bit and get back home, and I guess the guys get a little more energized. Do you see it that way? Do you like the rest that you are getting right now, and what's the next few days going to be like?
Yeah, I think everybody likes it. I mean, we're, knock on wood, I think pretty healthy, considering, like you said, the gauntlet and how long college basketball is. We've been lucky, knock on wood, that way all year long for the most part. And, this team's been a really good practice team. We practiced yesterday, and it was as intense a practice as we've had in a long, long time. And not just by my standards, but, they put those contraptions around them now, and they read all this stuff. And Coach Walker, who's way smarter than I am, he speaks to me in layman's terms and indicated to me that was one of the most intense practices that we had in a long, long time. So I thought that was a great sign. Certainly you didn't know what to expect after losing on Thursday and practicing again on Saturday, what the mood was. So I think they know there's a lot more to play for, and this group's been a close group all year long, and it's going to be a fun week to prepare.
Stay to your right with Benjamin.
You talk a lot about building a team right here. You certainly had to replace a lot of pieces in the offseason. So what does it mean to get back to the same point with a new cast of characters?
Yeah, I'm proud of the fact that we've been able to do it 3 years in a row. That's what we talked about doing when I arrived. We were going to, like you said, build a team each year to get into March Madness. That was the goal from day one. Certainly the goals have changed. We want to win multiple games now. That's what the charge is. We want more. We just don't want to hear our name called. We've had enough guys that have been around here long enough to understand, getting there is awesome, but we want to stay longer and win games and go on a run. So love the fact that we've been able to do it 3 years in a row. Love the fact that, we got another 8 seed again, so 2 years in a row our seeding is getting better. Now we just got to win some games.
Time for a few more, David.
You've got a team and several of your guys who played with you in these tournaments. Without people like Kugel, Melendez, even Harris, they have a lot of postseason experience as well. I mean, how much can it help getting them ready?
I mean, you can't teach experience. You know, I think that will be true for a lot of teams, though, with the portal being what it is. I think a lot of teams and programs that are in the tournament will have new kids that maybe aren't with them the year before when they played, but they were with other programs. So, you know, I'm not sure how much that's just going to help us. I just think that, you know, everybody's more experienced now.
Paul, wrap us up.
Obviously, early on, you were this program recruited B.J. Edgecombe a pretty good bit. Talk about what you know about him and what you've seen from him.
Yeah, he's a heck of a player, and I'll be honest with you, I don't follow their program like that. I mean, I don't have a lot of downtime where I can just go watch a random college basketball game. I don't even know what kind of year he's having. I'm assuming he's having a really good year, but I'll be getting to know him real quick here.